Hey guys, welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the monster Powflow at rank 2 level 120. This is the free PvP monster for the season. And so today, I'm going to go ahead and do a review. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, it's going to get started. Alright guys, so this is Powflow right here. We have it at 120. Well, technically level 1, but we will get it to 120 in just a second. So I do want to give a quick shout out to Bunky, one of my teammates, for letting me borrow her account to review this monster for you guys. She already has it at rank 2, so I was like, you know what, might as well go ahead and do a review, because I don't think I have the monster yet, or I think I have the cells maybe, but I don't have the monster like crafted or like hatched yet, if that makes sense. So I wanted to get the review out as soon as possible. But yeah, we're gonna get it to 120 real quick, and we're gonna take a look at the stats, everything, see if this monster is good or not. So this mythic has 20,982 strength, 521,187 life, and 13,637 speed. It's kind of crazy how like the stats are so high nowadays with these monsters. Like this says 120 we're talking about. You know what I mean? 120 with 500k life, that's insane. Now, in terms of traits, we have immune to possession, immune to poison, stamina regen. The stamina regen is to everybody. I do like this, but that's about it. The other two, I'm not really a huge fan of. But let's see if the skills actually change my mind. So one of the skills removes all tortures from one ally, applies 25% damage boost to that ally, and gives one extra turn. Gives itself the one extra turn. Okay, so you're getting the extra turn, but you're applying the 25% damage boost and removing tortures from the other ally. So now I actually like the fact that it actually removes the torture first and then applies the damage boost in case if your ally has, like, let's say nanovirus, because if you were to apply the 25% damage boost first and then remove all tortures, that 25% damage boost would actually be blocked and it'll still cleanse the torture, but it won't be applied, if that makes sense. You do have damage boost and stamina regen to everybody as well, 50% I believe that is, because it doesn't say minor damage boost, it just says, yeah, it doesn't say 25% damage boost, it just says damage boost. So yeah, there it is, 50%. Now, you do have Fuller Flow, which removes all tortures from all allies, gives 30% of stamina. Okay, I thought that was going to be healed, but alright, I guess not. Double damage and gives 50% of stamina to an ally. I'd like that. Finally something, you know what I mean, that's actually higher than 25% and 50%. 50% stamina to everybody. I actually don't mind this skill at all. I think that skill is nice. This right here. But I think this is better. The fact that it removes all tortures as well, even though it's 30% instead of 50%. Because 30%, most of the time, that's all you need, really, to finish a job. But yeah, I would say that's pretty much it. In terms of skills, I would say go with these four. I like the stamina costs on some of them, except this one. This one's actually kind of high, I would say. Now, if we take a look at the cooldowns as well, we got 2, 1, 2, 2. Not bad. That's actually pretty low. I actually like the cooldowns. I think, yeah, it's good. The ultimate, it's called Flow Storm, which removes positive side effects from everybody, disables traits, applies vulnerability and shock. Nothing interesting really. You're just opening up the path for the next monster, basically. I mean, he is a support, all right. But honestly, if it, let's say, applied, maybe I would say Total Blind. I would have taken Total Blind over Shock, honestly. But it is what it is. Anyways, relics. Relics are important. Oh, given a Merc Staff. Actually, I don't know about Merc Staff. I don't think Merc Staff will actually help you out much. Yeah. Just go in with anything that really just stamina, I would say that gives stamina to you. Nothing that drains stamina from enemies. Because here's the thing. He doesn't have any damaging skills. As you can see, no damaging skills except that one. I don't think anybody wants to run this, right? So in order for that relic, for example, if you were to give Merc Staff, in order for this to actually kick in and deal the water damage, you need to damage the enemy with this skill. Or with a skill in order for this to actually kick in, if that makes sense. So just go with anything that just stamina gives you stamina, basically. I would say this is probably the best one to actually give. It says increases all ally strength by 4,000 when the monster is revived. But also look at the first perk. When the turn starts, if any allies stamina is below 50%, gives stamina to targets, right? And that actually includes Powflow as well. Now, when it comes down to relic, I would say Goffel's Amulet is probably one of the best to actually give. And Lyran Amulet are also pretty good. I feel like Lyran is actually one of the best to actually give as well because of the fact that it heals you. It heals your allies as well. You know, and this monster is a supporter. Now, when it comes down to runes, probably give in your best runes, I would say, or just give, yeah, probably your best runes if you can. This monster, I can see this monster being meta. I actually can see it. This double damage skill for sure, and then also the fact that this monster could remove tortures, apply the damage boost, and on top of that 25%, he could actually stack like a 50% or a double damage, which is quite nice. So you're almost there for like a triple damage. You know what I mean? As long as there's no anticipation. But if there's anticipation, just given the double damage. I feel like the nature could have been something else because of the current, you know, Serpentix and Cupid meta. This monster could have survived a little longer. But yeah, given triple speed, make this monster as fast as possible, basically. So I'm just going to go in with a level 5 speed right now because I'm not sure what Bucky will actually do. But the monster's good, I would say. For free-to-play monster, this monster's actually not that bad. Like, let's be real here. This monster's not bad. You know what I mean? I'll show you guys in a second. So, get rid of Kihaku, get rid of this. We have our tank paired up with the Pierce attack. I would say it works best with Pierce. Any Pierce, really. So, for example, you could go with that. You could go with this. Or you could go with another Pierce monster. Is there any other ones that are actually fire? No? I want to go with something that's light. Because these monsters we're going up against, they are quite weak. Because it's an adventure map. I'm looking for this one specific monster. Maybe I already passed it. Or maybe she doesn't have the monster. Nitro Blaster. Nitro Blaster? No? Alright, we're not going to go with Nitro Blaster then. Let's just go with Serpentix. Where's Serpentix at? There it is. So we got Serpentix, we have the tank, and now let's go ahead and find the one and only monster from this era, guys. Powflow. Alright, we got Powflow. Okay, so 21, 22. Okay, perfect. That speed is just perfect. Alright, so here, this is what I meant. When there's no anticipation, what you want to do is use this damage boost for your attacker. So basically you give damage boost. I believe it also comes with stamina. No, it doesn't come with stamina. It actually removes tortures. So if this monster had any tortures, you'll get rid of it. The only thing is this monster himself doesn't really have torture immunity. So if you get hit with shock, you're going to have to say goodbye to that. And you're going to have to use the double damage or the 50% damage boost, whatever you want to use. So here I'm just going to use the double damage here. And again, you can basically kind of stack those two damage boosts. So we have the 25% and the double damage. So that's 125%. 125. It's not bad. And then Serpentix gets a turn in, and Serpentix can basically just eliminate him. Now, this AoE is not enough to actually eliminate this monster too. So let me just do this. Massive fire damage. One tap the main monster, the main threat. And we got the other two still alive. Now look, the nice thing is though, with this, it's only a 1-turn cooldown. So if you were to use it, let's say again, right? The damage boost. Although I think the monster already had the damage boost, so I didn't really have to apply it. But basically, you do that, and then you can do the 50% damage boost. Now you have stamina regen plus the 25% and 50% all stacked together, which is quite nice. And I know it's not as good as, for example, using the double damage with the 25%, but it's still there. You're still having that, let's say, double damage, because technically it's 100%, right? No, it's actually 75%. I lied. 75%. Hey, almost there. But anyways, so if you don't want to use attacker, you could really run up any attacker you want. But I feel like it works best with, you know, monsters that either have Pierce or Cold Blood. A Cold Blood monster that we can randomly run right now would be Dragbite, for example. If there were any taunt monsters or megatons, we could just bypass it. So look, 205% again, and then the double damage, stack them together. Now it's Dragbite's turn. Dragbite. Oh, he gains even more. He gains even more. What was it? Spec? Spec just kicked in. That actually just boosted him up a lot more. So we can do this AoE skill here, right here. 1.23 million. Nice. Nice. See? This is what I meant. Since it's a 1-turn cooldown, you can technically go ahead and use it again. Like that. And Dragbite can actually take advantage and attack right now and just one-tap him. Bam. Take that. Now, if you don't want to use any of those, I feel like you should, but there's this one other skill here that you can also run, which is this one. It removes all tortures and gives stamina, but I don't think anybody would actually want to run that. Well, yeah, maybe they would want to use it first turn. It depends what the situation is like. If the situation is really, really bad, for example, everybody has like at least 4, 5, or 3 tortures, you know what I mean? And it looks really, really bad. What you could do, actually, what you could do is maybe give the 25% damage boost to your... No, because it just removes the torture from yourself, and then the damage boost is to yourself, and you can't really do anything with that damage boost, so it'd be silly to actually run that. You're just wasting stamina at that point. I would say, yeah, this would probably be the best skill to use. So let's say, just imagine there's a bunch of tortures right now. Bam. You use it, you gain stamina. You know what I mean? Quite nice. But since we already had stamina, AO didn't apply. They're gonna do the 25% damage here, the double damage, and attack. Because I believe that double damage only lasts 1 turn. Yep. But the 25% lasts for 3 turns, which is quite nice. So you don't have to use this again if you don't want to. Save stamina and do this, unless your monster has torture. Bam, let's attack with that. Guard down or not. Let's do that. Finish it off. Victory. Cool. So, yeah, I can see this monster being used like by a lot of players, especially free to play. I feel like this will probably probably be a meta monster from here on. I know this monster doesn't have access to like talents because this era, none of the monsters have access to talents. But you know the stats. Think of the stats. So at 150, you're gonna get close to 1 million life, 33,000 power. Forget about the power. Just cross this out. 18,752 speed. That's what matters. So, no way they actually released a female version of Arena. What? That's coming out soon? Or is that in the Conjuring events? Maybe I missed it. Nope, it's not in Conjuring events. So, looks like it's coming soon. Okay, whatever. But anyways, guys, that's going to be pretty much it for today's monster video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.